It was January 29th, 2017, a Super Gold Sunday, the event that started it all for Pro Wrestling 225. And now we've made it here tonight for Super Gold 10. Welcome. My name is Spencer Hunt alongside Landon Corbin, and we are joined for the entirety of Super Gold 10 by the English play-by-play commentator of New Japan Pro Wrestling, Walker Stewart. This is part one of Super Gold 10 from Gonzales, Louisiana, and it's going to be an incredible episode tonight. That includes career versus streak. Jesse Dragonheart defeated Michael White at Pro Wrestling 225 Friday night, and he has a rematch tonight against Michael White, who says if he loses, he will leave Pro Wrestling 225.
But we're kicking things off hot, Spencer. It's going to be title for title. The SEC champion, Braxton Hunter, is taking on the Movement Wrestling champion, Hunter Law. And it's for all the marbles. And after their draw back at Pro Wrestling 225 Friday night, the stakes couldn't get any higher.
For 5 years now, half a decade, Hunter Law has been the Movement Wrestling champion. By hook or by crook, no one has been able to dethrone Hunter Law when he actually agrees to defend his title.
The Movement title means everything because I have it, and I've had it for the last 5 years. Because I am the champion of champions, and no other champion in 225 has been able to take it from me.
Meanwhile, we do have a true workhorse fighting champion on the card, Pro Wrestling 225's Southeastern champion. Right now is Braxton Hunter. The SEC title has a storied history in Pro Wrestling 225.
The SEC Championship is for the hustlers, for the grinders, for those working their way up to being the heavyweight champion, for those who earn the right to call themselves SEC champion and aren't handed a damn thing.
Pro Wrestling Movement Championship, Pro Wrestling 225 SEC title. Title versus title.
Gonzales, Louisiana. Are we ready for our first match this evening?
Well, pro wrestling fans, we are live here tonight at Pro Wrestling 225 for the historic Super Gold 10. My name is Walker Stewart. I am joined here tonight by Landon Corbin and Spencer Hunt. Gentlemen, we are going to have an incredible night of action here, kicking off in a big way. Double title action, the SEC title, Spencer, and the Movement Wrestling title, a rematch from before, this time under Movement Wrestling rules.
Let me tell you something. We have a saying here in Louisiana, Walker.
I'm ready.
And it just passed Mardi Gras. Laissez le bon temps rouler. That means let the good times roll. And Walker, we are in for some good times tonight. And I can't think of a better way to kick off the biggest event in the history of Pro Wrestling 225 than title for title at Super Gold 10.
No doubt about it. Oh, it is reimagined Braxton Hunter that makes his way down to ringside, reigning and tonight defending Pro Wrestling 225 SEC champion and Landon. These fans love Braxton Hunter. I cannot wait to see how this match goes down. Movement rules, it's going to be a good one.
Absolutely. You talk about two championships that is about the best of the best that you see in professional wrestling. The Movement Wrestling champion, you've got Hunter Law, Mr. B.R.E. with Big Ramp here. And the Movement Wrestling Championship is all about that hard grit, bare bones wrestling. And let me tell you something, that man right there doesn't know what it means to lose. Absolutely undefeated as Movement Wrestling Champion. And Walker, nobody else can say that they have ever been Movement Wrestling Champion. That, my friend, is domination.
Yep, the one and only Hunter Law taking on Braxton Hunter here tonight. And Spencer, as it goes on this evening, it is not just the Movement Wrestling Championship on the line, but the Pro Wrestling 225 SEC Championship that will be up for grabs. Braxton Hunter, definitely a beloved figure here in 225, representing the SEC title. And the Movement Wrestling Champion, Hunter Law, well, definitely has his detractors.
Let me tell you something about Braxton Hunter and that SEC championship. All those adjectives Landon used to describe the Movement title, take that and multiply it times 2, according to Braxton Hunter for the SEC championship. It's about the grind. It's about the hustle. It's about proving you are the best worker in that ring each and every night. And Braxton Hunter didn't get this far just to get this far. A 2-time SEC champion. It took him so long to climb to the top of the mountain. He'll be damned if Hunter Law knocks him off of it tonight.
Well, it certainly makes a lot of sense for Braxton Hunter to want to multiply things by 2. We're talking about a 2-time SEC champion in the form of the reimagined Braxton Hunter. You're talking 2 technicians inside this ring, Spencer, and it's definitely going to be one to watch out for if you're a big fan of that technical style of professional wrestling.
Yeah, absolutely. When I think about Super Gold 10 over the years, when you think about the biggest, best moments, you think about SEC championship matches. At Super Gold 1 was over 3,300 days ago. And now here we are, February 2026, and we are ready to watch a potential 2026 match of the year here tonight. We know, guys, that this is a rematch of their match at Friday night, which ended in a no contest when both men pinned each other with both shoulders down. There has to be a winner tonight, and we're going to try to figure it out under movement rules, which I think changes the game quite a bit.
Well, you have to imagine that's going to go in favor Big Ramp Enterprises movement rules, our Movement Wrestling champion.
You're definitely right about that, Landon. We want to break down what those movement rules are for fans. That is 20-second countouts on the outside of the traditional 10 count you'd get here in a PW225 ring. 3 rope breaks per competitor. Disqualification at any position in the referee's discretion. Of course, the title, and this is a big one, gentlemen. The title can change hands via disqualification or count out. Landon, can you talk to me a little bit about potentially might have the upper edge. Knowing these rules apply here tonight, I think they probably favor the movement champion a little great.
Absolutely. I mean, Hunter Law knows exactly what it's like to ration out those rope breaks. He expresses that sort of, look at that. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Look at how lightning quick Hunter Law is, and how smart is that to try and get an upper hand on your opponent that quickly?
Well, I know that you find yourself a bit more of a fan of Hunter Law than most, and you know just as well as I do, not exactly 100% walking in with a very minor hand injury, but that is certainly something that is going to be plaguing Hunter Law in this matchup. And then, Spencer, isn't it ironic that the same man that went around trying to break hands and break fingers in this very building nonetheless walks into a championship defense tonight with an injured hand?
Well, and as you can see here with the test of strength, Braxton Hunter going, see, he wants to test the strength of that, let me tell you, hurt right hand. Hunter Law was very clear. He is hurt, not injured.
Yeah, well, those are the words I'm sure Hunter Law would like to use, but truth be told, no, Hunter Law, he's not going to be able to go against medical advisement, right?
No.
As it stands here today, it was cleared for this matchup here tonight, but that leaves a very big opening in the game plan, and we want to call it right there. That is one rope break that has currently been used, and that was by Hunter Law right there. We're going to hear this announcement from Lexi Windsor.
Hunter Law has 2 rope breaks remaining.
We were talking about how the movement wrestling rules maybe favor Hunter Law. Are we surprised a little bit by the first rope break being used by the movement champion?
Look, I mean, Braxton Hunter knows what it's like to wrestle a movement style match as well. And I mean, Braxton Hunter is the one that wanted this contest. As you remember, he wanted this match back in January.
Yeah, this is a great position for Hunter Law to be in. Listen to this announcement here.
Braxton Hunter has 2 rope breaks remaining.
Yeah, Hunter Law forcing Braxton Hunter into position to need to use those rope breaks.
Oh!
Goal has to be here tonight. Make your opponent use those rope breaks early. Wouldn't you agree, Spencer?
100%. And excuse the pun, but Hunter Law certainly forcing the hand of Braxton Hunter in that moment there. But Braxton responding cleverly, and the huge drop kick there to regain control over the movement wrestling champion.
You know, Landon, Braxton Hunter, one of the greatest athletes you're going to find in the PW225 locker room. The fans respect it, they acknowledge it. But Hunter Law, whether he looks like it or not, one of the smarter athletes you're going to find, and that might be the difference maker here.
I think you hit the nail on the head, Walker. Obviously, Braxton Hunter is the SEC champion, one of our most coveted championship belts here in Pro Wrestling 225. This man is the Savage Technician. But Hunter Law is cold and calculated. He is so smart between those ropes, and he has big ramp on the outside, coaching him every step along the way.
Since Hunter Law joined BRE, he is 5-0-1 in singles action.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great statistic right there. I mean, barely beaten, not beaten at all whatsoever, in fact. Just one draw you saw on the record for Hunter Law. Now, coming against Braxton Hunter here, it's going to be the second rope break that's going to be utilized. And you'll notice Hunter didn't want that rope break. Hunter Law forced him into the ropes to take it. And that right there, that's smart gamesmanship from the movement champion.
You're exactly right, Walker.
Braxton Hunter has 1 rope break remaining.
Did you see how smart that was from Hunter Law? While the referee's back was turned, getting that one extra shot in, that could be the difference maker right there for Big Ramp Enterprises.
Yeah, that big swinging neck breaker might be a difference maker as well. Find the cover here one time, and a 2 count only, says our official. Hunter Law has got to do a little bit more on this action here, Landon, put this one away.
And just a little bit more is exactly what he's going to do, introducing the Braxton Hunter's skull to the top turnbuckle, but using that hand. Obviously, we see that injury showing its ugly head in the center of the ring right here for Hunter Law.
That's a hurt hand, not an injured hand.
This is very true.
Listen, you know Hunter Law would be the first person to come correct us. So I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
You're right about that. Hunter Law is certainly going to have a lot to say to a lot of different people, especially if he walks away without the Movement Wrestling Championship. Well, let's not forget, wrestling fans, this is winner takes all here tonight. It is one fall to a finish, and it's going to be a tough task as we kick off Super Gold 10 on the evening.
Well, the Pillar knows a thing or two about championships. Braxton Hunter also in that faction, who are our Pro Wrestling 225 Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, no doubt. We're going to see the 225 Tag Team titles on the line later on tonight. Meanwhile, hey, how about this? And we got to call this a rope break, right?
Oh, my God.
The rope very well may break Hunter Law at this rate.
When's the last time you've seen a Boston Crab from the top rope?
Hunter Law has
And now 1 rope break remaining for Hunter Law. Big back suplex there for Braxton Hunter. Going to put the pressure on. Cover here, lateral press. Only finds 2 as the action rolls on here tonight. We've very much, gentlemen, characterized these two. Oh, hold on a minute. Tripped right onto that middle rope there as Hunter Law taking the advantage now. And as it stands today, we've characterized these men as technical athletes of their own regimes, but truth be told, we're not seeing a lot of technicality right now, rather an abuse of the rules on both sides.
It's really surprising if you think about it, considering the match we saw just a few weeks ago, but maybe that's exactly the game plan.
Oh.
They both kind of showed all of their cards, and oh man, Braxton Hunter landing gingerly.
That was a nasty landing there for Braxton Hunter, and we got to keep an eye on that. Hunter Law certainly did. The Dragon Screw leg whip going to target that right knee, and that right knee might be in shambles right now.
Walker, you were talking about that adjustment of strategy. I think that makes a lot of sense, right? Going into a match like this, where they just wrestled 3 weeks ago, they've got to try and show something a little bit different to get the upper hand.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And Spencer, you can see it right here. I mean, we are moving and shaking right now. That pressure being heavily put in on that right knee with this half-figure 4 locked in.
Well, and we know Braxton Hunter has had a history of some knee trouble. Hunter Law knows that better than anyone. If anyone's going to be a technician to target on a limb, it's going to be Hunter Law, and I hope you noticed that little assist from Big Ramp just now as well.
Yeah, we are touching that right there. And he's trying to turn things around here as Braxton Hunter, and there's the technicality that you're going to try and see. Wanted to chicken wing the arm, but instead, going to find his way out of it there.
A special kind of twist, if you think about this match happening at Super Gold 10, guys, is the winner of this match is going to have a chance.
Oh my gosh!
Pop-up power bomb for the cover and a 2 count only. Well, Spencer, as you were saying, we might have to put that point on pause. I think we're looking for the Scorpion Deathlock here.
This could spell the end for Braxton Hunter.
Yeah, and I'm sure you'd love to see that, wouldn't you, Landon? Hunter Law in great position right now. Might find himself a double champion walking out of Super Gold 10 tonight.
And that's what I was going to say, Walker. Not only will the winner of this match be a double champ, but they will be competing in the Rumble later tonight and have a shot at earning a heavyweight championship opportunity. Someone could be a triple crown winner when this is all said and done.
I mean, that would be incredible. At the end 2026, the triple crown champion. Wouldn't you agree, Landon?
No kidding. That's exactly how Big Ramp drew it up. And here's one dedicating it to the ladies.
Specifically, T-Gaines.
Oh,
I hope you heard that, guys.
Yeah, that's just nasty business right there. Women's Wrestler of the Year for 2025, T-Gaines, not in attendance, but we'll tell you who is. The man who might become a double champion here in Braxton Hunter. This Anaconda Vice locked in center of the ring, boys.
Is Braxton Hunter gonna steal it here?
Oh, but right into the eyes goes Hunter Law. That is absolutely nasty business right there from the Movement Wrestling champion, rather.
I gotta tell you, Walker, normally the longer a match goes on, the more I think it favors Braxton Hunter, who is one of the 4 Iron Men of Pro Wrestling 225, who's gone an hour before.
Yeah.
But Hunter Law is as tough as they come, and I think his endurance game is just as strong.
Well, the endurance, the resilience of Hunter Law, no one's calling that into question. What we're calling into question right now, Spencer, is that right hand, and you're going to see very Ginger with that right hand right now. Attempted to throw a couple of those shots, and even still, I mean, very ineffective. Watch Braxton here, though. Double underneath, popped up, wanted that power bomb, turned it around into the cover. Braxton Hunter for 2.
Man, Braxton Hunter so dangerous when he gets this kind of momentum.
Absolutely phenomenal in-ring action that you can only get right here. Pro Wrestling 225. Watch Hunter here, victory roll. Whoa, trying to bring it right through there. Well, you'll notice Hunter Law reaching for the ropes, knows he's in danger. This would be his last rope break if Hunter Law managed to make his way there.
How desperate is Law? Will he use his final rope break here?
Oh, but you notice the hand he's trying to reach out with was that hurt hand.
Oh, and Hunter Law, that is absolutely debilitating.
Did escaping that hold maybe do more damage to the hand of Hunter Law?
Hunter Law is going to have to pray he suddenly becomes ambidextrous by the end of the night, because right now Law is not faring well on the right side of the body. One of that discus lariat caught the insecurity there, did Braxton Hunter.
Braxton could be setting up for it right here.
Potentially so. Watch it. Ooh.
Get the karma injection on, but Hunter Law spills over to the outside.
Oh, that's dangerous right there. I mean, think about how many championships that karma injection has won Braxton Hunter. Nearly won him the movement wrestling title here, but gravity and fate send Hunter Law to the outs.
The truth is, because of the movement wrestling rules that Hunter Law wanted, he actually could still lose the match via countout right now.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right about that. And meanwhile, the associates of Hunter Law on the outside saying that he wants a timeout, he needs a pause. There are no timeouts in professional wrestling.
Not even in movement wrestling rules.
Well, I don't know. You can see this as a little bit of a 20-second timeout, right? They've got some time here on the outside. I think Big Ramp had something to say about that.
Yeah, Landon, that's an absolutely phenomenal point there. But even still, I think Braxton Hunter can sense the urgency, knows that he has Hunter Law very, very close to the kill shot here. It's all a matter of Braxton Hunter being able to stabilize himself on that already injured right knee. Cover here, hooks both legs deep, but wait a minute. Oh no! Oh man! And let's listen to the call from Alexis Windsor. Wow, 0 rope breaks left for the man who is the movement wrestling champion. We're under movement rules tonight, gentlemen.
The last time we had a movement rules match in Pro Wrestling 225, it was in this building at VHS Wrestling. Hunter Law was up against Jace Miles, also of the Pillar, and Hunter Law forced Jace Miles to use all 3 of his rope breaks, and then he clinched a chicken wing in the ropes to force Jace Miles to submit. So how is Hunter Law going to respond now that he's out of rope breaks tonight?
Yeah, I mean, that's a phenomenal question here, Spencer, and that insight absolutely valuable, but right now, I mean, there is no insight that could be given to Hunter Law by Big Ramp on the outside, by anyone in the Gonzales Memorial VFW here. Braxton Hunter might have Hunter Law dead to rights.
Wait a minute! Hunter Law turns things around.
Oh!
Doubles up. This could be it for Big Ramp Enterprises.
Wait a minute! That crossface, that arm trap crossface from Hunter Law.
Oh, but you see, he's got to use that hurt hand. He's still wrenching that in. Look at the torque on the neck.
You're absolutely right on that call there, Landon. This is debilitating for Braxton Hunter here, who's got to try and use one of his rope breaks. How many does Braxton Hunter even have left?
And look, tried to grab that hand. Exactly what he did to Jace Miles.
Hunter turned it around. Hunter turned it around. Hunter on Hunter action here.
He has the rope. It doesn't matter. He's out of rope breaks.
Yeah, no, there's nothing that can end this matchup here except separation.
And
wow!
Oh my God!
This is incredible. This is incredible. Braxton Hunter may not even end Hunter Law's reign as movement champion. He might end his career. He might end this lifespan. Oh, come on.
Hunter Law very wisely finds a way to survive in this championship match.
Yeah, well, the way to survive, Landon, I hate to correct you, was through Big Ramp. I mean, Big Ramp absolutely playing a part here. And we cannot forget about that fact. That left knee now is in absolute shreds on Braxton Hunter.
Can't fault the man for being the smartest man in pro wrestling, Walker.
Yeah, I absolutely can't. As now, this is the exact same situation that we just saw. Hunter Law has completely turned the tides here. He might see a new SEC champion.
Has the damage been done to the knee of Braxton Hunter?
And there are no rope breaks left in this matchup. It is sudden death rules here in the Movement Championship and SEC titles on the line.
And just listen to the fans here.
The Pro Wrestling 225 family can feel it. We are close to crowning an undisputed champion.
Oh my gosh! Braxton gets that knee all the way up there.
That stiff knee strike from Braxton Hunter might have been the game changer, but keep in mind, I mean, both of those knees in shreds right now. Hunter Law has done a great job of targeting both sides of the body of Braxton Hunter. Oh, and there's another one. Oh, that concussive blow to Braxton.
Oh my God!
Long way down for the SEC champion. And now center of the ring, that bulldog choke on Braxton Hunter. Gentlemen, we might as well call this one already.
Braxton Hunter may as well be a mile from that rope. It doesn't even matter if he makes it. Oh, look at that. He almost, did you see that?
No, don't do it, Braxton. all that you have to fight for, another mouth to feed in the Hunter family.
Walker, look, he's got that hand.
No.
Oh my gosh!
Head.
That's not fair! That's not fair!
Into the canvas. Oh!
Turnabout is fair play, Landon. A knee to the face.
Braxton Hunter might do it here. Karma injection. It's over. We have a new Movement Wrestling champion. His name is Braxton Hunter.
Did you hear the reaction here in Gonzales? For the first time in 5 years, we can say we have a new Movement Wrestling champion.
I mean, it is an absolutely incredible sight here on the evening. This is Braxton Hunter country. The SEC title remains around the waist of Braxton Hunter, the Movement Wrestling Championship. Well, sadly for you, Landon, no longer belongs to Hunter Law.
Listen, let's take nothing away from the efforts of Hunter Law and Big Ramp Enterprises, a force in pro wrestling, but even I have to give it up. Yet again, another war we have witnessed for the SEC Championship and the Movement Wrestling Championship.
Well, wrestling fans, we have seen championship gold already change hands on the evening. A lot of other opportunities throughout this event here for Super Gold 10 to see that. There is only one opportunity to see a professional wrestling career come to an end, and it very well could come in our next match, Landon.
You're exactly right. Coming up next, we're going to see it. Michael White puts his career on the line, says he will quit if he cannot beat Jesse Dragonheart here at Super Gold.
And that's coming up right here, wrestling fans, on Pro Wrestling 225's YouTube.com.
I've never seen anything like it, Landon. And of course, Michael White blaming the referee.
Well, certainly he wouldn't blame himself.
Giving Jesse Dragonheart precious time here to try to get back to
Your eyes on the prize. Picture perfect. Holy cow. He just did it. Jesse Dragonheart just beat Michael White in his Pro Wrestling 225 debut.
We're not laughing at you. Why are you mad at us? You're the one that lost. Oh, come on. Come on. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. This is the type of crap that I've been talking about at 225. They get these kids out here. Jesse the Dragon Fruit, Dragon Heart, Dragon Fart. I don't care. I want a rematch. I want a rematch, and I want it at Super Gold. Because I'm going to beat your ass at Super Gold, and then I'm going to go on to win the Super Gold Rumble. And let me tell you, I know I can beat you. I know I can beat you because I had you beat the whole time. The whole time. Give me my rematch. Whatever you want. You know what? Give it Jesse the Dragon Heart. And if I don't win it, I'll quit. I will quit 225 if I do not beat him at Super Gold.
Well, professional wrestling fans, we are back here tonight with more PW225 action. Gentlemen, I don't mean to be crass, I don't mean to be unprofessional, but in every single way, Michael White is the pimple on the ass of life. Michael White is the lowest of the low. Michael White is everything that you should avoid to become in professional wrestling overall. But for all the success Michael White has had, good Lord, Jesse Dragonheart's in for the fight of his life.
The incredible thing is, Walker, you just met Michael White today.
I did.
And you already know that about him.
Yeah.
Do you feel that, Walker?
Oh, I feel it. The energy in the building has gone to a tenfold. Jesse Dragonheart, fresh off of his PW225 debut, a victory over Michael White that has placed Michael White in position to say Super Gold is my event. No one is going to come into my home of PW225 and take me down at Super Gold. If they do, quote unquote, I will quit. If Jesse Dragonheart defeats Michael White, we say goodbye to Mr. White for the final time in professional wrestling.
I hope you brought your unspecified energy drink, boys, because you're going to need it to watch Jesse Dragonheart. But Walker, like you said, this is an event that, according to Michael White, he owns 7-0, undefeated at Super Gold all time. And his list of victories is a who's who, including Minotaur, the Dream Team, Wild Thing, Mustang Mike, and Christian Blake just a year ago. He thinks Jesse Dragonheart is beneath him, but if he's not careful, Super Gold 10 will be his last in Pro Wrestling 225.
And Michael White would consider that quite the shame, but truth be told, professional wrestling has long wished Michael White to bid them adieu, if you will. And right here, well, Michael White says, I still have more championships to win. I still have more money to make in PW225, and all respect to him for that. But Jesse Dragonheart, this young upstart, you can talk to me a little bit about him here, Landon.
Oh my gosh, the second Jesse Dragonheart busted through the curtain for the first time in Pro Wrestling 225. I think everybody's heart exploded. And look at this Jesse Dragonheart just hopping on Michael White to kick things off here.
It has been absolutely high energy since the very second we first laid eyes on Jesse Dragonheart here in Pro Wrestling 225, trained out of Flatbacks Wrestling School by former AEW and WWE stars Sean Spears and Tyler Breeze. That is an incredible learning tree to come underneath. Flatbacks has produced a lot of incredible talent coming out of Florida, and one of their best has hit Louisiana here tonight.
And what a treat for us at Pro Wrestling 225 to have him, right? And believe it or not, he's still, I think, within his first year of being a professional wrestler. And I think some of that credit goes to, as Michael White here with a roll-up, almost gets the job done early. But I think some of the credit might go to Leopold, his dragon friend. What do you guys think?
Yeah, well, maybe so.
Well, Jesse wisely not bringing Leopold out here. We saw what happened to our ringside area after his win against Michael White just a few weeks ago.
What a sight that was, is here Michael White driving Jesse Dragonheart into the corner. Going to whip out of the turnbuckle now into the opposite side. Michael White, a little bit of hesitation there, might have cost White on the inside.
Oh man, what an arm drag.
Arm drag there from Jesse Dragonheart. The Dragon is looking to fly here tonight, Landon.
No kidding. Oh man, he just did a front flip. He just flew right there, Walker.
Yeah, heart of a dragon and feet of fire. We're talking Jesse Dragonheart here tonight. It's popped up right over the top here by Michael White. I think that Michael White feels any pressure right now, Spencer, knowing exactly what he's put on the line. Even if, was it a stroke of confidence? That might have been a flash, or do you think he really believes? Do you think he really believes that Jesse's not cut out for 225?
I think that is what he thinks. I think Michael White thinks that he wasn't risking anything by putting his career on the line tonight, but how can he be watching this match and think that he's not in trouble?
Keep your eyes on the Dragon.
Take sight right now, and the Dragon he's gonna fly! Oh yeah!
Oh man!
I can see all this all day. I'm loving it.
And the fans here in Gonzales are in for a treat. Jesse Dragonheart just pumped it up to 11, guys.
Yeah, I didn't even think that he could get higher than he was already. The Dragon really does fly here in Pro Wrestling 225. And it's hard not to watch Jesse Dragonheart do what he does, Spencer, and not have a smile on your face when you do it.
Absolutely. I mean, this is just his second match in Pro Wrestling 225.
Oh, and that is a nasty immediately targeted by the veteran in Michael White.
I mean, really, really smart. So, you know, say everything you want to about Michael White, and believe me, I have. One of the smartest men I have ever seen in professional wrestling, and that right there is just why.
I mean, Spencer, I have no idea what Michael White could possibly have up his sleeve. I mean, this is a smart man we're talking about. He wouldn't just put his career on the line, you know, just going willy-nilly. Remember last year what happened at Super Gold 9? What it took to defeat Christian Blake on that night?
Exactly. He came into Super Gold 9 with a game plan. It included chemicals, by the way.
Oh, God.
So you know, if he was going to do something as huge as put his career on the line, he knew that he was going to have a game plan coming into tonight, and it looks like it's showing right now.
And right now, that left knee is going to be the target. And fans, we want to invite you to continue to keep your eye on that knee of Jesse Dragonheart as Michael White continues to tear it apart to pieces.
Absolutely. On the assault is Michael White. And how smart is that, right? Your dragon can't fly if he can't stand.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Referee Cajun Red Shoes might want to get in there and check in a little bit on Jesse Dragonheart right now because this is starting to get ugly.
Michael White trying to pick it back up. Wait a minute. Look at that. How in the hell did he do that?
Oh, the dragon can still fly on one bad wing. Oh! And discus shot for the cover. No. And our official, I mean, good on Cajun Red Shoes right there for that call.
Michael White taking exception to George Strong's officiating, but
He is so full of garbage, Michael White. I mean, everything he says is a lie.
Yeah, watch it here. Up on the shoulders now goes Michael White for Jesse Dragonheart. And Jesse, I mean, resilience unlike any other. And we've only seen one previous match of this young man. This might be his final, though.
Oh, there it is.
Planted away. Michael White for the cover.
oh man, you've got to be kidding me.
Oh, that's incredible. A 2 count only for Michael White.
Plants him with the white out, and somehow Jesse Dragonheart kicks out. It's got to be that last energy drink he had.
And it very well must be. I'm starting to think that Jesse Dragonheart's not, caffeinated in any way. This is how he runs 10 times a day, every single moment.
Gets the elbow up there, very wise from the Dragonheart. Up on the top, and look at this!
Thing of beauty right there from Dragonheart. Cover here for Jesse.
Oh man, that was close!
Yeah, you saw it there. Landon, talk to me a little bit about this. We've seen a lot out of both men. We know that they have a lot more in the tank, but both men coming in tonight significantly banged up. What's it going to take for one of these men to walk away with a win?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be resiliency. I mean, you see it right here on the face of Jesse Dragonheart. He's grimacing in pain. Michael White, he's got absolutely everything on the line tonight. Someone's going to have to go to that special place, but here's the thing. Michael White knows exactly how to go to that special place, especially when the name on the screen is Super Gold.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Ooh. Oh! Jesse Dragonheart, his first Super Gold, might be his first victory. Oh, here tonight at SGX. Dragonheart trying to find his wits about him here. One of those shots very well might have rocked Jesse in that ring. And
unbelievable!
Spiking the cutter. It was incredible. The cover for Jesse Dragonheart. Could it? No.
I saw Michael White's life flash before my eyes just then, which was a weird experience, but we were moments away from Michael White saying goodbye to Pro Wrestling 225. And Walker, I want to say what you mentioned earlier about White having tricks up his sleeve as this thing goes into the later innings. What are we going to see White pull out of his hat here?
Yeah, I mean, that's a phenomenal question and one that very well could be answered, but who's to know if Michael White did any preparation? I think he's done the job enough with Jesse Dragonheart in there. Can barely stand on that left leg now.
Careful here.
I mean, this is gutsy, to say the least, from Jesse Dragonheart.
Talk about going to special places.
No. Oh, come on.
And that is why they call it a high-risk maneuver.
Yeah, that is absolutely awful to see for Jesse Dragonheart here. Michael White now. Big back suplex. And not going to let go. Constant contact, constant motion for Michael White now. German. And White might be looking for the trifecta right now. Smoke him if you got him. Michael White. Oh, man. Power bomb. Could this be it? It's over.
Like laying a trap. Michael White lured Jesse Dragonheart into his lair at Super Gold. And now Michael White is 8-0.
Wow, I mean, just put that in perspective. 8-0, and it starts to feel like, Landon, that nobody is going to be able to stop Michael White here at Super Gold.
Well, this was such an important win for Michael White. He's claimed that he is deserving of the heavyweight title. He's eaten loss after loss in highly competitive matchups over the past year. And I just saw a Michael White that we haven't seen in a long, long time.
8-0, we know.
Okay, all right, fine.
We are never going to hear the end.
Yeah, well, the winner, Michael White, and don't you forget about it because he's just not going to let you.
Before I step into the Super Gold Rumble, Vladimir Koloff has a huge task at hand. Triple threat match with the head honcho, Suge White, and defiant Simon Phillips, all of who will be in the Rumble fighting for that very last entry spot to gain the biggest position in the Rumble itself. Now, Vladimir Koloff doesn't just want to win this match for the spot. Vladimir Koloff needs to win this match to prove a point. Simon Phillips is the future, and the future does look bright. But the future does not start for Simon Phillips until Vladimir Koloff decides he's done. And as for Suge White, you talk a lot of trash, you write a lot of checks that your ass can't cash, and Vladimir Koloff is bringing the big bills courtesy of a cannonball. Boys, both of you need more Koloff.